Welcome back to Fast Stock Market News, where I give you all the news as fast as I can. So today was another great day in the stock market, guys. The S&P 500 actually notched its fourth straight day of gains, and it finished up 1.5% in the green. Dow finishing up 1.12% in the green. The Nasdaq having a good day, finishing up 2.28% in the green, and the Russell finishing up 2.43% in the green. So overall, the market rallied because there were a lot of small victories. We're not out of the woods yet as far as inflation goes and Fed rate hikes go, guys, but little small victories here and there made the markets go higher. One of the first things to talk about is basically the commodity prices have come down significantly, and investors kind of see that as very bullish because of commodity prices such as wheat and oil and copper. If these things start to come down, then that's just going to reduce inflation no matter what the Fed is doing. So this has been seen as a sign of one of the reasons that investors are still starting to buy, nibbling at stocks once again. Another big thing that actually came out is basically the early jobs reports came out, and it's basically something that kind of is a prelude to what's going to be the jobs report that's going to come out on Friday. So we could potentially lose all the gains today, possibility, if the labor market comes out hot again. If there's very low unemployment, there's a chance we could lose all these gains. However, if there starts to be a bit of more unemployment being had, the market could see that as basically as bullish, and the market could rally because if the Fed keeps raising rates, that means inflation has to go higher because that means that unemployment has to go higher because people have to be cut off from their work, and that'll lower inflation. But if they don't, then wages are going to still continue to climb, and it's going to cause the market to stay heated and inflation to persist. So again, those reports do come out on Friday, and this could be a telling sign for people in general to be worried about the recession. Again, if the reports come out very low, that could be bad for the markets because low unemployment means stocks go lower. High unemployment means stocks could potentially go higher. It's just a very odd thing that happens to the stock market. It's a little bit hard to understand, but that's just how it goes sometimes. But one of the last things that actually came out late in the day last night was basically Biden. He's considering lifting the Trump tariffs that he implemented on China a couple of years ago. So this is seen as a way that could help tame inflation in the short term. And this news broke today on CNBC, and it's kind of like I said, a lot of little victories today, and this broke on CNBC, guys. Have a look.
We know you're a longtime hawk on China. I assume you think this would be a big mistake, even though Wall Street's really been cheering it on as a way to juice growth and put some pressure on inflation.
Well, hi, Sarah. It's a good thing Wall Street isn't charged with U.S. national security. This would be one of the biggest mistakes that the Biden administration would make from a policy perspective. If you think about it, Sarah, the reason we put these tariffs on had nothing to do with, quote, a trade war with China, which is kind of how it's described in the media. What's important to note is China can act in uneconomic ways in certain sectors to ruin certain sectors of our economy, and i.e. make us more dependent upon them. For instance, in the aluminum business, they were giving the aluminum smelters in China free electricity, and they were selling aluminum far below where we could sell it here in America or make it in America. And they took our capacity utilization from the high 80s to the low 70s, meaning bankrupting our entire aluminum business. Well, imagine if we had to rely on China for our strategic and military aluminum. So that happened in steel, that happened in aluminum. And what we're talking about is saving like 8 basis points on inflation to make a giant policy blunder from a national security perspective. It has to be one of the dumbest things that this administration's ever thought about.
Guys, that's basically what rose the markets today. A lot of little small victories for us this morning. And again, big news for tomorrow will be the jobless claims. If they're high, we could possibly have a green day. If they're still low, we could probably have another red day, guys. But that's just something to be on the lookout for, guys. Thanks again for watching today's news, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Thanks again, everyone, for watching Fast Stock Market News. If you enjoyed the video, consider subscribing, commenting, or liking the video. I would greatly appreciate it. My name is Gio, and I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Take care.